Hello, Atom here, back for some more KSP. Probably going to be a short stream today. Very busy. Another news, I am upgrading my computers, so I'm getting parts in over the next week, so next week, potentially, I will have an upgraded setup. Don't have enough science for the moment. Any miscellaneous stuff I was going to do? Yeah, I might as well. Where are they going? We missed that. So yeah. I'm going to the moon, but I don't feel like actually going to a road yet. Won't do that. I will do the test engine at Launchpad. Spider. One thing about my upgraded setup is I am getting a second monitor, so I'll be able to put the chat up on that instead of having it displayed on top of my screen. Okay. Let's just set the Launchpad from memory. Back up the Launchpad. On the test. Oh. Splash down. Ah. Okay. Let's revert that then. They're slightly different. Over. Let's go with ground. This and then front. Rotating them with. Got some electric charge, but let's put some more on. I plan to propel it. Well, I guess I could just use the engine. How much thrust does this provide? A couple kilonewtons. Maybe be enough. Probably won't be, but maybe. I can have hope. Honestly, don't know which side's the front. something like that. And launch it from the Cove launch site. That seems to work. Didn't put any lights on this. Okay, well, that works. Oh. Maybe that recovered a bit more. We'll see. Yeah, I didn't need anywhere near as much fuel. Thought I might have. But oh well. I don't know why I might have thought that I need much. Yep, fully recovered. Cool. Now let's have a look what else I need. New Discover Class A. I don't think we have any set up. New Discover Class B. Haven't discovered any of those, I think. That's in progress. Progress. This is one we're going to be focusing on today. I haven't done that yet. Oh, I need to land it on Kerbin. Oh well. Didn't read that part. I might make that into a video if I have time. I probably won't though. Oh. Yeah, let's start a poll. What should I do first? Should it be getting the asteroid in orbit of the moon? Or find the moon base? Up a poll in chat. Have that running in while I was doing that first one. I don't think there's anything else I particularly need to do. Dolphin in this. I think I that already. I think I've seen all the others. I think this is the only new one. Quick look if there's any new asteroids while I wait. Where's... there's a question mark. It's already enabled. Okay. Oh, there's a couple of bees nearby. Be huge. Okay, look at it. Probably not going to asteroid as well, rather than a comet. Ones which I'm interested in that respect are the comets. Also an asteroid. Oh, these ones are quite inclined. Also an asteroid. They're just too far out of the plane to really go. At least. This one is in the plane. It's near Juno. Going back to the near Kerbal ones. Back some of the bees up. Some counters. I think I'd prefer one which has an encounter already, rather than going out and then bringing it back to Kerbal. Must be Asteroid. This one, I believe. Check. The mountain's class D. Was nearby. That's one I've already tracked. No. It's class D. Was it? This one, class B. And see how close it gets. Very inclined again, another polar one. Doable, especially since it's a class B. Where does this one go? Not all long. A bit further out. Oh. To the one person that voted, I guess I will be going for the moon-based design then. At least first. If I'm able to finish that, then I'll go on to... Oh, I guess I'll go on to launching the parts first. At least into Kerbal orbit. So let's brand new and see what needs to be done. The orbital station around the moon. So first of all, let's just get bare basics. Have an antenna, docking port, and can generate power. Need a facility supporting at least 18 Kerbals, so I've got a couple of options. Go to utility. Crew cabins have 4, passenger models have 16. And hitchhikers have 4. Okay, so I could maybe have something like this, and then like have some grabbing arms on the bottom, where they're under coupling, I think. Oops. Something like that. So this probably more centered. Then, like that is for basic habitation. Needs to have 6,000 units. So maybe I go with Mark III. Liquid fuel. How much does this have? 1,500. So we need a few these minimum. More sense than having fuel in between the two segments. I have 3 scientists on the station, then I have to have a lab, right? It just doesn't feel right to have a lab without having 3 scientists on board without having a lab. That doesn't look right. Ooh, actually, I mean, this is an option. Could have something like this. I mean, maybe if instead I do that, so at least windows get to look out. I think that would mean that you can't exit that way, but that should be fine, I think. Anything else size 2 that I might be able to fit in? Too much. I mean, if I have these 2 together, I wouldn't need... I would still need a way to actually move Kerbals around, though. So I only need 18 Kerbals, and this would get me 16 plus 2 to 18. But then I need a way to actually join, get people in and out. In which case, maybe I do have to do this. Or I could do it through, like, a docked segment. Actually, maybe I do something like this. Have something here that connects up. Those 2 makes sense. Yes. What else could go in there? Service bay work? I'm thinking maybe having then the side attachments. That is, that would be under structural. That. And I guess it would be a Ampatron. Then I could have push over to this side. So then I can have something else pop. Just want to check the clearance on that. Yeah, that fits. It's no clipping involved. It is a very tight fit though. And I think I'd prefer to have something more like actually, oh, too far. And it's got the attachment on one side. Okay, fine. That, and then put in the structural. I attached on the side. That's the annoying part. Okay, so then I think bring this out. I can route it to be from this part. Then I'd be able to attach it like that. Ooh. I would need to have some way of getting those. Cargo ramp make any sense? I don't think it would. Especially if I'm connecting directly down to the ground. So then that will kind of goes below. Actually, let's see how. Okay. Really work. I could have adapters like this though. Okay, yeah, so this is connected to the cargo thing. Good. It's size 2. I'll put in a couple of reaction wheels. Okay. Side. Maybe I could have some side attached segments. Yes, I would want to have symmetry. That's actually mirrored symmetry so that the text is the right way up on all of them. Nope, text is wrong way up. Okay. Doesn't matter then. Go with regular symmetry in that case. Okay, no, I don't like that. While it would work fine, just that I need to open it. Maybe if I no deploy limits. That doesn't work. By the time it's theoretically open enough to dock, it's not going to be inhibiting side sections. Okay. It's already clipping through the side sections, rather. I don't really want to put it here, because then they're getting in the way of the windows. That's a pity. Well, while I'm here, I guess I could put in some more 2-meter parts, including batteries. I have 2-meter batteries, don't I? Maybe I don't? Oh, there it is. Let's both ends. And just for completeness sake, I think I will put on a couple of senior docking ports. In that case, let's see how much liquid fuel. 1,008. So 2,000 and a quarter. Plus 5,000. Oh yeah, that's enough. Don't actually need more than that. But, you know, useful to have a way of docking. But what if I want to EVA? I guess I could support that through attaching something up here. Guess I could send something else up. Like just that. How do I do? Oh, I could do it that way. Single time symmetry. Come on. I want to attach. Oh, because it's not just the docking port, it's also the radial part. Okay. Right, and then I need to reroute the main part. Could just put that on top. It would allow them to get in and out of the station. Would like to have more docking space if I need to. I think I will go back to this and have something else on top. maybe I go with something like this. Top. Do I want to use for what's it, a Mark III parts though, or do I want to use something else? Maybe Mark II parts? I do have a space plane after all. You kind of want the possibility to dock to the station. I could test to make to check if this allows people to get in and out, EVA access. And if it does, then I don't exactly need this. So let's just put some crew on. And maybe some robotic like that. This would need to be mirror symmetry. So now at least that'll keep us from turning over. And let's switch over to the spaceplane hangar just to be sure. And actually, yeah, let's put in a okay, for now, I'll just put on the end. Okay. Up there, it's probe core. Let's just put on runway and test if crew can get in and out. Oh, okay, it does work. Okay. Uh-huh. Can't look behind. Okay. Kind of want to see what the emergency exit looks like. I'm going to add some more Kerbals in, maybe get more of a view. Hopefully. I think I'll get one row further back at least. And then just check the science lab if that works. Okay. Like I need just one more person to actually be able to see up there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, that's the 16 seats, I guess. You can see almost. You can see 4 pairs on the other side at least. Can't quite see up the just need one more Kerbal. But no. Oh. And just hire one more Kerbal. With some engineers, I guess. Although I will need scientists to put on this thing. Check what. Yeah, I don't have the end of that. Oh well. Let's switch over to the base plane. Just for now. I plan to launch it on a rocket, but just when I'm testing it out on the launch pad's too small. Sure. So I'll just put it down on the runway. You can kind of see up there. Maybe next time I'll have a mod for free IVA, I think it's called. Yeah, and have a look. I mean, I guess we could say that there's a hatch that they can close in here on this side in order to have a small airlock. You can justify it that way. Oh, that's everyone. I think I won't have any permanent attachments here. So we'll just have the attachment point there. And I'm thinking maybe have the engines on the side here. I mean, since it's liquid fuel only, with nuclear engines on the side. Move them a bit back. Like that. As communication, we don't need amazing communication really. Communitron's probably enough for the most part. Although maybe so I'm thinking if we're close to the maybe we send something else in order to be able to transmit around the asteroid. Have some yeah. So let's go back to the AB, save this, and then create a station relay. That can just be something like these. A mini grabber arm, coupling, then structural. Maybe, yeah, I guess under structural. And I think that's the smallest one. Yeah. Let's do size 0 stuff. I think actually I could have want to go with the long girders. Engine on the back, okay. And then have a so basically we connect to the asteroid in a few places and we beam the signals around it. I might go for a longer segment then. Electrical, just more put batteries on the side. Or something like that. Actually, inwards so it looks like they're supported by wires. We'll need this to be close, so let's duplicate that. Rid of the excess batteries, I guess. And then put this at the bottom. Now, probably want this to be a bit more stable than what it currently would be. I also should get some reaction wheel. I think in this case it makes sense to put reaction wheels at the end. And it would need to be able to generate power. More ones. So I think. Yep. And want them as far away from the asteroid as possible to give it the best chance of not being eclipsed by the asteroid. Actually, maybe I want some beefier batteries, just in case. Shade for a while. Like that seems good. Maybe. Now I really want to make sure that this can be stable to the asteroid. Not be super bendy, which also auto strutting. With rigid attachments as well, I guess. I'm not actually sure what the rigid attachment part does. That's as much as I really need on that front. I do think maybe turn this around and try to gain just even a little bit more distance. How do I make this, like the attachment to the asteroid, more stable? Maybe try to do what I did with the other thing with hinges, or do I just try this? Maybe have more reaction wheels. I think maybe I'll just try having more reaction wheels. Maybe hope that that's enough. And is that all they need? I think it is. Is it centimeters a second of delta V? Should. I think maybe I should put in some RCS thrusters. Which will mean RCS fuel. Actually pull up the mass. I can bring the mass more towards that point. Yeah. Kind of works, actually. Can I put RCS thrusters on them? Can. Okay. I don't think I need that many, though. Which I kind of would like these to line up with the center of mass. I guess bring these down. Okay. Actually bring them up slightly, because center of mass will go upwards fuel trains. Check how much it will. I mean, I'm probably not going to be using up all of the fuel. Probably fine like that. I don't have. I've got one. Is one enough? 4 up and down, 1 in each direction. That might be enough, actually. Moving in specific directions should be enough. As few robotics pieces as possible will help. Now put in. I need a couple of. I think I will hit it. Time symmetry is enough. And this will, okay, yeah, fold upwards. I think I might want to fly-by-wire. Yeah. Be a bit difficult. I would like to have a target and everything, but I guess that won't be possible. Target SAS? Yeah. Just make sure it can point towards target and get like straight up and down. How do we create that attachment point for that? Something else? No, diagonal structure. Work. Up. What looks like a station sufficiently. Something like this. Maybe I'm missing something, but I don't think any of these really look like a space station. Not just satellites and rockets. An asteroid with something on it or attached to it, I'm not sure. And compass in here. Oops. Make that. Now, head and something that will launch a whole bunch of them. Quad stack would work. Like that. If I can rotate them so they don't flip. Nearly, but not quite. What if I go with the larger? If that seems to line up. Same way. Okay, well, in that case, we might need to move the other end then. That should be fine though. Save for now. And save it later. Main station. Relay. In. That's just make sure. Yep, center of mass is good enough. But save it when I'm at it. And now. Write it, and once again something this understructural, yeah. Assembly on. Yeah. And this time with it should work. Now there's no clipping. Good. Whoops, I didn't mean to press that. Now I hope that works. Let's drop them together for launch stuff. I'm gonna say that works. Happened to full-time symmetry there. That time it worked, okay. Yes, I could. But then it doesn't join back up. Cool. So I was thinking I could put in a engine plate like this, except a smaller one. Apparently the smallest I go. And then connect back up on top to be able to have a fairing around everything, but like connecting up to 4 ways doesn't really work. Tried in the past and just was only connected to one thing rather than 4 things, which is annoying. Maybe if someone else has seen it work in the past. My ring to top. Working, okay. Oh, that might be fixed by next stream. Well, should hopefully have my second monitor by then. Wonder if maybe I can... This... Can reach all the way up, cool. So go smaller. Yep, that can work as well. Cool. How high did it say the fairing was? I don't think it did. Okay, save that and load individual one. Nope, that's not what I want to load. What's the size of this? 11.5 meters? That enough? I'm wondering if maybe I need to go further still. go around the asteroid. Now, I'm thinking maybe what I can do is have, in terms of design-wise, copy? No. I'd get a copy from here. Have it kind of like this. And then have the station off that way. So if this is the station, then hopefully, yeah, if the Kerbals that direction, hopefully it can see the station directly. I guess the only times station wouldn't be able to see something is if it's over, if Kerbals that way and we don't have any relays light already, in which case one of these should be seeing Kerbal, which would then relay the signal back. In which case maybe only one's needed, but then what if the signal's coming, if Kerbals down that side, then this maybe is getting, both of them are getting eclipsed, so yeah, I think having them around basically 90 degrees from the station would be the plan. Let's save that, go back to the Asteroid relay launcher, cool. Oh, I guess I didn't. We gave with the airing. Yep. Mass 13 tons. Maybe instead of design like that, go with an engine plate after all, but other side of it. That's under coupling, yeah. Long only goes that far. If we go take that root part, take that off, and go for quad. That kind of seems like the same spacing. So we can check. Yeah, that is actually the same spacing, I think. Go and then remove half of them. Over apart. Control 1 added? It could probably be added. Could be added, but then is there a reason? Would it actually to have another? But I don't know. Cat, have any thoughts? Find an asteroid in equatorial orbit? Don't know if you do. Have to put it in there. Yeah, put it on top. My chat isn't working. So I guess I'll try opening it on my phone. Yeah, any thoughts? Yeah, I don't think I really need 5. Take these outer ones. I think means less height. Maybe just have one as a backup. And what size is that? You have size 4s, huh? Basically nothing in size 4 though. Okay. Actually, what I could do is put the control stuff in the center. That could work. What else do I need? Batteries, I guess? Yeah, I guess. The other thing I wanted to put in here would be the fly-by-wire. I can put in these. Let's just go ahead and move that up to long. Get it out of the way. I'm gonna want one of these at least. Go ahead and get rid of that and put some slots back in. Might say 8 times symmetry, but there's only 4 of them to connect anyway. for good measure. Down here. Cool. Maybe some diagonal ones as well. For good measure. Kind of doubles up a bit more than needed, but oh well. Could remove them. That's fine. Cube. That actually worked. And put some more battery in for that's actually probably more than enough measure. Good. What's current mass? 21 tons, not that bad. I am going to need some fuel on this though. Adapter, does that have? It does have fuel and oxidizer. So if we chat. Right, I opened up YouTube on my phone but never actually got to the live stream. There we go, now I've got a chat, I just need to look down, which I'm not very good at. Now, if we look at delta V, that's not what I wanted. Yes, I accidentally changed that. Let's find the, this is from last week's stream, I think it was. Chat kept connecting and disconnecting. Where would I have put? Yeah. Where would I have put the delta V map? It's a good question to ask myself. Oh. Ah, delta V map. So, should be able to see the delta V map now, I hope. So once my phone catches up, I'll be able to see better. Yep, okay, yeah, you can see it. Well, so to get to the moon, I'll need at least 1,000 from Kerbal orbit. Delta V. So if I in maybe a poodle and switch over to vacuum, I need 1,000 and I have 1,600, so that should be enough, bare minimum. What about the wolfhound? 100 compared to 1,700. Yeah. Poodle should be enough then. Now, tonnage 40 tons. I do believe I have a 40-ton booster. I feel like I had an issue with this one though. My 50-ton booster looked like older. Same one. 60-ton is a bit of overkill, but nah. Let's just go with the 40-ton, I guess. Oops, I just put the 40-ton booster underneath the 40-ton booster. Okay. It's cutting it a bit close. I should have some amount of delta V to spare. To get this up into orbit. Is there anything else that I'd... Save and launch? They all have electricity generation, they all have... The launcher itself doesn't. Although it should be close enough to things that have antennas. I might just add an extra antenna to it. Of course, now I have to go through this whole loading sequence to revert. This section should be faster, hopefully. Right. Signal, signal, signal. And just put in one. Two for mass reasons. Okay, now let's launch. I think I'll wait on sending it to the moon until get the asteroid into orbit. So now I'll know where to like aim for my insertion, rather than get there and then potentially flip around my orbit. Okay, hopefully this works. To go up. So SAS up. Action group this. Do it on the fly, I guess. I had less than my typical thrust weight ratio. Oh yeah, I also forgot to put on struts. Fix that. This should be the last revert. What? I need them to be... That works, okay. And another one. Yeah. Right up higher. Then, action group this. Anything action grouped? Okay. that. You will be these panels. These solar panels. Or I guess can be the antennas. Now let's give it a shot. I'd already added antennas to be central, so we're good there. And I think I am basically done with design. I think. And this is something I want to add to the main. To adjust thrust weights. Oh. Central one? It's a central one. Okay, that makes it easier to adjust it. Close enough. Thrust up to maximum. Stage. Bit snappier, more like I'm used to. In the fuel tanks, just so I can see how full they are. I'm really not used to launching this way. Oh, haven't. But I pinned that. Okay. Much. I'm not pressing the keys I want to press. Okay. Prograde. I detach those ones. Ooh. Back to stability assist. As we have a look at our current details. Doesn't feel right. Doesn't feel like I'm launching the correct way. 60 degrees? Is that right? I don't even know what feels right. Do I spin it over? It's 22 apoapsis. Point towards prograde. Patch. Cool. I think let's bring the thrust limiter all the way up. More height, but I do have quite a bit of photo view left. Stage. 40 degrees, I guess. Now that I got an apoapsis over 40 kilometers, I want to bring it down more. Now I think prograde seems good. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, switching to the orbital trajectory, I guess. Over 40 kilometers up. And go a bit further horizontally. 60 kilometer apoapsis. Let's go horizontally. I think we're good now to eject. bearings. Aerodynamics. Okay. Get up to upper abscess of 80 kilometers, I guess. Close enough. Circularize. Not quite enough delta V in this stage, but I can pinch some from the next stage. Come up forwards a bit. So a burn of 26 seconds. Okay, that's more feasible. Save. So 13 seconds each side. Let's also point towards the maneuver node. And yeah, I'm not stealing too much delta V from the stage. And I've also got a bit more delta V from ejecting the fairing. Save again because I'm going to time warp. But I could. One did nothing, so I guess I'll just time warp. Oh, right, I wanted to press 2. And now back up to max thrust. Okay, getting close. There we go. Now, if we... That's now up in orbit. That's safe to just leave. Switch to the other one. It's going to orbit. Alright, that is supposed to be a... can eject. Right. Oh well. Just get the parachutes ready. Not have fuel on it. Oh. That must be an old model. Doesn't have any excess fuel. No, none. Ah. Anyway, let's get out of the get into the atmosphere, I guess. Each shield isn't really going to need to do anything at all. But might as well have it there and use it since we have it. And let's physics warp. Here we go, we have re-entry. Oh. Wasn't able to keep pointing prograde. Okay. Oh, I guess. Went retrograde then? Well, you can't do that either. SAS off. All the spinning. Should be good to land. With some mainsail engine, so it can't have been that old. I guess I just forgot to give it more fuel. (13 meters a second). I think that's too fast for the engine, fortunately. I don't think I can flip it over. Oh, here's a moment of truth. Yeah. That was one thing I really wanted to save. Then the wings came down a bit further. $6K funds recovered. 50%. How much is the mainsail? I think it's more than the remaining cost of. In my head, it's like 10,000. So you would have recovered 5,000 from it if that was the case. The 13,000. Yep, we would have recovered 6,500, which is more than the total, I think, of what we did recover. Oh, half of the value just exploded. Ah. Anyway, let's look at the actual station part. Close that off. Now, center of gravity won't be going perfectly through the center because of these. Kind of got that too. Ah, right. I do want to put in some more stuff. This. Okay. Got reaction wheels and those. The batteries, that's wood. We want some maybe Werner and I had been thinking maybe Werner engines. I think you can put them. Yeah, RCS? No. Werner? Vernier? One of them you can put into the actuation, into the RCS controls. forget which one. But in any case, it's going to be in command and control, isn't it? Vernal, yeah. Okay, so I was right with the Vernal. Opposed to the Vernier. Yeah, so we're linked to RCS controls, but VR liquid. Like liquid fuel and oxygen. As opposed to RCS ones. And currently we're only carrying liquid fuel. So I was thinking of carrying, instead of carrying oxidizer for something, maybe carrying monopropellant? Do I? Just for the final stage of actually coming down for the asteroid. I am thinking still goes on. Maybe we do go for Mark IIs. Propellant tanks sideways, like this. That makes sense. That make sense? Not really. I don't think. Not like that, at least. This makes sense. What about this? Again, not really, I feel. Doesn't quite come to a point enough. I think I will go for size 1s then. Where is the liquid fuel? Fuel tank. There it is. We'll snap to make sure it's actually right place. And then also let's this further back. Nice one, aerodynamics. Makes sense. Accept around. Main event appears with one of the windows, but maybe we can pull it back. That won't. Just slight touch in. Actually connected. Yeah. That might be able to work. Maybe it would work better though to have nose cones instead. And actually, now that I think about it, we are carrying oxidizer already. Okay. Do these? No, I don't think these have oxidizer. So the advanced nose cone there feels a bit too sudden. No, I don't think I will use that. Fun as it might be, I think I will go for the tail connector. Oops. I didn't mean to copy, I meant to pick it up. Then hold Alt to position. the nuclear engines don't really get in the way of anything if it is to connect. And vacuum delta V, 5 kilometers. Okay, yeah. That is enough. More than enough. Now, tricky part of setting down is that center of gravity. Maybe what I could do is settle down on one side, attach to it, and then have it not be stuck in its position, and then get the other side down, and then lock both of their positions. The other side. That's still facing the right direction. Okay. Good, we're still attached to the right parts. Anything else that I want to hide away in there? Maybe antennas? Here. That works. Looks reasonable. For the sake of it, I'll put some stuff on too. Won't actually be able to detect seismic readings, but I mean we're docking to an asteroid. I might as well. No. Anything else? It makes sense to put a science junior on. I think that's fine. It's not actually going to be doing science here. Anything else I want to put inside the cargo bay though? I'm addicted to fly-by-wire. Structural, not really. Don't really want to put robotic parts on this one. So I am having 5 separate vessels nearby on an asteroid. Potentially 6 if you include the thruster parts. Don't really need aerodynamics or any further payload. Or wheels. Thermal. Electric. I do need that though. Need more batteries. For that. like that, and then on the sides do something like this. I guess in case the sun's coming from top. Close that twice. I guess I could put, since I do have oxidizer in here, and a fair bit of oxidizer too while I'm at it. Then on. Troublesome. Right, that's how you change imagery mode. Parent part there. Okay. So I kind of want it to be both parent part and cool. So that brings the back up and down. I have the front back and down as well. Now I don't know if this will be balanced, but that gives more torque, but then there's 2 times as much here, so it's hard to tell. I do think I'm probably going to need to bring a refuel, just to make sure that I get up, that I have the 5k, no 6k liquid fuel. I guess if I do this unmanned and then send the crew on a space plane, work? Possibility? If now go over to the spaceplane hangar and open up. Let's go with the catamaran. It could just dock straight up and down, I suppose, with the liquid fuel crew. Yeah. It is designed to be able to go to land on Minimus and return. Should be able to go to moon orbit and return. So, and this to first of all, though, gyro actuation toggles, get rid of all the turning stuff. That's what my reaction wheels are for. It's a size 2 on top, so let's get a size 2 aerodynamics. Nose cone. That's word. And and put a Sepratron on it. No symmetry, oops. Project it this way. And add a bit more sideways to it. And then move it within. First of all, action group it to 1. And now move it in. Also an action group 1 undock node, I guess. I suppose I could put it in gear. These warming, I guess. Anyone in chat think of anything that might need to go on this extra? $80 tons, or 85 tons. Do I have something? Yeah, I've got an 80 ton. I need 85 tons for it. Need 5.7 tons even. I can not control from here. One other thing I might want, a vertically aligned could mostly copy that. Vertically aligned. Okay. Quite lined up actually. Or at least a bit close to the center of mass. And this one just always hibernate. Other action groups. 3. Oh yeah, these ones okay. I was wondering where the 1.6 ones were. don't have larger than 80 tons saved. Okay, in that case, I think I will probably need to do that next time. A 3-part. And just add a bit more for this. Put staging in on the docking port. Which will need some structural ports. 2x symmetry. Yeah, the docking ports don't have a lot of control. Now you might be wondering, oh, but you've got a decoupler right there. That actually is the other way. This is for when I'm re-entering this central stack. This will leave, which will mean that the heat shield's actually available to be used. Only for aerodynamics and decoration anyway. Needs a bit more fuel maybe? Oh, no struts either. That's the same fuel. 1.44. Same amount of fuel as well. I don't know why I had more parts. Oh well. Copy. Engine. Well, that's probably too much. I guess this way I can have lines. Yeah, that's not happening first. Attachment section. What's thrust weight ratio? 1.2 actually. That's actually enough thrust weight ratio. Huh. Wasn't expecting that. Now then, let's see. Delta V total. That should actually be enough delta V. Pull this up again. 3.5K. Oh, right. I mean, even then, that's enough. Ah. Okay, so my adding some more fuel and my 3K, my 80K to orbit works. Or 5K. That enough control. I mean, I think I'll go with the grid fin. Go for 4 times, or do I go for 2 times? do you think? I think 2 times might be enough. Action groups? I think I do. Maybe. But I don't think they're actually working. There's no toggle button. E to the power of 2? What's that about? Can I enable timestamps on my phone? I don't think I can. Oh well. What I'm going to do is have 10B deactivate and 9B activate. No, I didn't ask what 2 to the power of 2 is. I'm asking what it was referring to. So I guess you're meaning 4 grid fins? Is that what you were talking about? I think I asked 2 to the power of 2 what's that about. I don't think I asked what's that. If I did, I guess I just thought the about. I don't think it looks all that great though. So power refunds, it depends how close to the KSC you are, or if you're on a like another launch site. So if you're at the KSC or at a the desert landing, the desert runway, for example, then you can get full parts refund. Otherwise, it depends on how close you are to the KSC. So, for example, you could be right next to the desert runway, but not on it, and so then it's like 75% value that you get back. Of course, if everything blows up, then you don't get to recover that. Activate. Ooh, that one's not right. Okay. Now that's right. Save, and first of all, struts. That might be enough struts. I hope it is. save for now. And so this entire thing is a station, and we put in this. So this middle section should be getting to orbit, so I can just deorbit it where I want to, and hopefully aim for the KSC. The aim is to have everything up in orbit, and then just use this. This will transfer and get to its destination in one go, rather than having this finish the orbit, because I'm only using nuclear engines up here, which aren't all that strong, so it's a real pain to actually get them to orbit. I think that's good to launch, maybe? Maybe I don't have enough. More struts. Yeah. Okay, that works. 4 times. Like, is quite long. It looks like it's open, so let's close that. Save. Don't have anything on 2 anymore, so I could. Okay, staging. That's fine. Don't want to stage that. Yep. And now, okay. Top of it is, so let's get staged, and then when we're re-entering this, right, that doesn't really get staged. This can get staged with the docking port staging. That should all be good. I will be doing a shorter stream today, so if this launch attempt will be the last thing I do today. Some other stuff to do afterwards. It might just work. In the next stream, I'll probably be doing the getting the asteroid in orbit of the moon. This on, thrust up, and here goes nothing. Ah, right. I had it at 1.33 thrust weight ratio in vacuum, not on the surface. But oh well. You? Let's go to 80 degrees over, and also in the information. $70 should be fine. Let's also pull up the orbital information. $12 kilometers. 5 by now, I guess. Should be fine. Okay, yeah, we're actually 45 seconds to apoapsis. Prograde. And yeah, I have enough cross weight, that's good. Pushing back apoapsis still, that's good to see. We need to go. And apoapsis is now up to 40, so let's bring it down to 45 degree burning, or angle of attack, I guess. Let's orbital prograde and bring the throttle down a bit. Actually, go ahead and further sideways. Really want to just get rid of that periapsis. Okay. Now let's go away. A minute away from apoapsis still. Gonna cut engines, get rid of the aerodynamics, and go back up. Let's go for a 2/3 throttle. Go prograde a bit. Increase that apoapsis slightly. Get us up into space, and that periapsis is looking nice. Should be enough fuel. Yep. Yep. There we go. We should be heading apoapsis. Tiny burn to circularize. Go. Yeah, just 20 meters a second. Now let's just keep pointing prograde. It is just a tiny amount of drag. And any second now. There we go. No more drag. Put up some solar panels. And now point towards the maneuver. And also quick save and time warp to it. Thrust limiter so I can actually see how long the burn is. So I'm not really going for the belly flop for the second stage. I mean, this is just going to stay up in space. This isn't returning to Kerbal. I mean, in terms of things that I make belly flop, that's more just space planes, and then they're not really belly flopping, they're just gliding. Quick save so I can time warp again. 6-second burn, so about 3 seconds on either side. There we go. Approximately circularized. Well enough, at least. So yeah, now I can couple yeah. What I'll probably do is get the last couple 100 meters of delta V out, and then I can use how much delta V is that actually? So I'm starting at 259. Should be enough to... Five. Might not be. Although I go for 259. Then I add in a 5 meter. So just go -5. Where would the periapsis be? It would not. Okay. So I don't have enough fuel to deorbit it if I expend the entire stage, so I'll do that. See? I'll block this one. Ah, actually I have more. Yeah, across all of these I definitely should have enough to deorbit. So I'll expend it as I go to the moon, and then I can expend the stage, then I can use the remaining fuel to get back down to Kerbin and land near the KSC using all of these parachutes. Now, to be honest, having this many parachutes like this would not work at all in real life. But this isn't real life, so that's fine. Not revert, no. Let's go to Space Center. Not sure how much cargo my current SSTO can carry. I can see how much mass it is, because, I mean, it has enough fuel to get to... Oh, I probably could have just clicked the runway. Oh well. It has enough fuel to get to Minmus and back. So it's got pretty significant liquid fuel reserves. It doesn't have much oxidizer, though. But you could bring some oxidizer in the cargo space and do it over multiple transfers. Yeah, it's an 80-ton plane. Just a casual 80-ton plane, yeah. You don't get to see resources in this, I don't think, anywhere. I just put it onto the launch pad, onto runway rather. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely possible to make a SSTO that will carry a 36-ton cargo. It will just be a larger SSTO. you could always just bring that. So I'll show you an example. You don't have to use like Mark II or Mark III parts. You can have like a Mark II to 2.5 meter converter. So I've actually got a rocket part here. That's carrying liquid fuel and oxidizer. In terms of what's carrying up, I've actually reduced the amount of oxidizer because I don't need all of it. Yeah. And I want to carry more liquid fuel. And then I got some extra cargo here. And that can, this is basically just a the orbiter parts. Just a single-use deorbiter. Yeah, just you might want to check out Matt Lawn. I think he has a lot of spaceplane videos. So yeah, you can get some tips and tricks about that. I know that you want to have your center of lift just behind your center of mass. You also want to have your rear landing wheels basically in just slightly behind your center of mass as well, so that it's easier to like take off. I don't think I have any other tips. You can add some wings at the front if you want to bring your center of lift forward. You honestly don't need this much control surface. I just wanted to fill the whole wing in because it looks neater that way. And I needed some vertical stabilizer ones as well for the re-entry. Because just at the top they were getting occluded, so they weren't actually able to have any control. So that's why I have them on the bottom as well. The issue with the ones on the bottom is that it's easy for them to hit the ground on landing. I have destroyed them a couple of times on landing. Apart from that, just do whatever looks cool, feels right, and works. I have jet engines for the start, and then switch over to the oxidizers partway through when the jet engines are losing power. I also turn on the nuclear engine just to give a tiny bit of extra thrust, because it is more efficient than these other engines, but it doesn't give much thrust relative to the others. I also use action groups to switch between them, so I'm pressing 1 for the jet engines, 2 for the aerospikes, and 3 for the nuclear engine. For different parts of the journey. And yeah, have something for jet engines are the most efficient in atmosphere. Need something then to get you from like atmosphere into space, and then it's up to you whether you want to continue using those for space or use like a nuclear engine in space properly. Because the nuclear engine will get you around in space, but it by itself is very difficult to actually get you into orbits. And yes, coolness matters first and then aerodynamics. But I do like this design. I mean, these crossbars probably aren't needed, but again, coolness. It feels like it brings it together for like two side pillars together rather than just existing as separate entities almost. So that's why I put those ones in. Yep. So, I mean, if you're going for a starship ping, I feel like that's just kind of some small wings at the front and at the back of your upper stage. In any case, I do have to go, so I'm going to end it birthday. Oh, I probably should have reverted. Oh well. Don't know what that is, but ANSWE. In any case, I'll probably be here same time next week. Maybe starting an hour earlier and probably lasting longer. And maybe by then I'll have my new desktop set up. Maybe add some mods, who knows. I can come here. So yeah, you can see recovered at runway 100% value. Got all 100,000 funds back. Anyway,